export to her, it is very difficult for them to get it because of the road movement. No, so it always make their movement of goods quite difficult to happen. And the wagon fleet now, Honorable Nipe Ministry in the buy, was meant to cure that challenge and make sure say goods and services, goods particularly, are able to move to the port and then move out of the port at ease as possible. And say it costs about a little beyond $2 million normally years our project.
Okay.
Ransford, when you say within a year, project in the for government to make profit for the subsequent years.
Within a year.
Within a year. Within a year. Kojo Krom Railway. Takra and Kojo Krom, Western region.
Yeah.
By 2016, January 7, 2017, Mahama hand over. That's our train. That's our train. That line on a year, Juma. By 2021, no more granted trains in our down. To the extent that people started stealing the parts of these newly acquired machines. As we speak, under Honorable Nipi, it is back on track and it is working, serving the good people of that area. So there are many more, but I think with the passage of time, you're being engaged in the ministry of the Hong Kong pass. One of the challenges are among for a Kamwasampa, inner city transportation.
Okay.
Now, inner city, no, when you say, London Metropolitan Transport System, no, it is not under the Ministry of, it's not under the British Transport Corporation, the Transport Ministry. It is not under it. Every city, biano, and one is authority and manage the inner transport of that city. And until now, President Mahama 2016, or they gap te buy, that gap was not under Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
So the Greater Accra Passenger Transport Executive, that was GAPTI. It was not under Ministry of Transport.
Yeah.
And then a independent body managing the transport system of Accra. What happened to it? It was a pilot project that from Accra we go to Kumasi, then to Takoradi, then to Tamale, then to all the major cities of Ghana. Then the baya Juma 4 Epon Juma, Ombet Maya car, Akona, Kobedi Aya 101. Sad dear no MPP 4 by they left all the buses to rot. Mano kasi oko Achimota news station buses in your parkings to the donor and Yejumabum. So these are the people we are talking about. But at this Sawu Krumha 5 a kobo 5. Kohwe kwam
and you
do you get it? Na man for joy peka afu yenyebi.
Even an opa.
Na me a man for so I take it.
Yeah.
Driver for a crowd or what take advantage. Na ye increase car born so ye increase any ye forward do akusia near Johnny do akusia. But I want to assure the public say the minister have taken full notice of all these challenges. And gradually these matters will be dealt with. Buses in there, some are on their way. So here a metro massa, buses equip be a supply be a momo, and also how do you call it? STC. So almost they have also gotten some of the buses, all the same, and sufficient to deal with the problem. I am talking about intra-city.
Intra-city.
Yeah. But the inner city issue there, the minister is tackling it. And I want to assure the public, say, everybody should be patient and cool.
We have the intra is within. The intra.
Okay.
So your
the intra there within,
yeah.
The
intra, no.
Yeah.
Within.
Yeah.
Brono to Brono.
Brono to Brono.
Then the inter, no.
Yeah. The intercity.
Accra,
Kumasi,
Accra, Cape Coast, and whatever.
Yeah. Who and many more.
So, GAPTE is the Greater Accra Passenger Transport Executive.
Exactly. It was meant only for Greater Accra. Now, it wasn't under Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
So,
I think the national local government has.
National local government has.
Yeah. Recently, that I don't know. That was it.
Yeah.
National
local government has. Yeah. Now, Osha intercity transport system. No?
Yeah.
Mostly a local government. Yes,
okay.
Do you get it?
Okay.
A local government. And until under a time, 2016, Mahama 1, you started that pilot project. No? And I just for few Antuata, you call opposition, we know so ever fire, or running your money now down, Mugun. Come continue that system, no, so the AHS, because those buses were given designated lanes. Said, yeah, traffic mpo esia, they can still meander their way through. So and the buses were meant for nipa omoko a little distance. For instance, Utufi Accra, Oko Medina. There's a designated bus, Oko Medina in Amofo.
Okay.
It's a kind of tour Accra, Medina Lawyer Day, Oko, and beyond. So, how, but I engage the minister, and have a very good time, and I'm so happy to hear a Nyoma and come on media. Kakrana make our high. That's a transport ministry. No, hey baby, I am very, very passionate about that ministry. Now my captain, Mensa Kabium say, ye per minister obeti meja din legacy amane ho as an individual. Na enimuyam aka abano se mahama abanye wodi anim. Na ebi nso aka NDC amayuku ne se amayuku a edi tumi a. That minister is Honorable Aboagye Nipe, the Ministry of Transport Ministry.
Okay.
And then with a competent hand such as Honorable Nipe, I have no doubt say he will get those things done. Yeah.
Okay. Eti Amaleba ena mote ne kansisia no. We ne yente ho no de aba National Lottery Authority NLA. Adaroma kan bi so yasene. Obi the numbers bi bro say fasika beje na we ene numbers na Tuesday bebo a NLA say yentufo na atwe ho free sa ne ye no ho. Sanse adwumade ye die nyina no. Purely games of chance. Try your luck. The attacker no. Enti or alert. Money now papa ya ye. Don't be scammed. No be bu kata ama wankubu afa. So what you say? And now play responsibly. Eti oberfre 0266 087 966. PC Herbal Center. Dr. Patience Kobana say menstrual pains, poor flu, waist pains, back pains, male vitality, poor vision, infections, how do you know the back? About prostate issues are fakor. Sanso unim se PC 2024-2025 PC Herbal Center or Jabasubu Kasia Pa. Our West African Traditional and Alternative Medical Award Airbasono or no any more about said the most promising prostate disease treatment center of the year. Tibema, yes, at age 40, so prostate no opere. Now para a PC akachi. And no so a purely natural and herbal or body and sano. Answer no dear drube couno ultra modern machines and or the bed dosuni produanama yadena ye piwia na wama ehwadro. Your Medina Social Welfare Takrade Air Force Station Basic School 0540 740 740 or say your number one tasty number debt senura but nikunu ana chese or enjoy ya or chini mo enya sem ketwa enti na chese ne atie ene no o madam account bi ene de pampa so ebre wo etikai na ahye ne so amaleba yahwe miracles arrest ene hon hola balloon near discussions around it. Be say political victimization, be say persecution, be say mokrano, sabi amamodo mu hunu so modi adane achichire ebi say mo president ne term no mo pe term amano ena mo fa ho a mo pesa amanfo be kanti mo fa ho a mo ye bibi foforo yehwe krata EOCO e de bae e de mu nsam ene aura a mo promise ye ese aso eno ena mogusu edison as we ne kwakoye hunahuna so far moba yi afene fanie sabi kotre kra na momfa ne nkonsam mamintio
Welford. Miracles Aboagye chia EOCO for chino. Ma menka ne biom. Say enye aban botaye ana yensusu ye say ye betata temomofo ana ye betata the political opponent. No. In fact, I was say you separated the facts from emotions.
okay
Niema Ghana for enhunu no cry ewom. You see, etoda si eche obi a oye politically exposed. Obi say hoye e di echire. Na hoye na di echire no ema ensem no ponankasa no era. The main fact of the issues no dissipate within the chaos or within the noise. yeah, a man very, very difficult for you to separate the issues, out of the noise and the emotions of people. Ranford, look, when you're ready, can you actually be a now say MPP focus say the rest of Miracle Aboagye a victimization, harassment, intimidation, the attempt to silence the political opponent. Say the beya woman to mean kasa. I am very curious. And it also invites so many questions. You know why? They left office barely 19 months ago.
Yeah.
One more time, Oman Chenkrofo.
How much here?
Sir, you are Dr. Dufo, Omocheno.
Yeah.
Was that meant to silence dissent? Bonebe da papaniye. In any case, ye ka omo atwitu kokro no bo a Dr. Dufo nka ho sabi. Ye ka omo a eto mo na oka ho bi. Ye ka omo a awi aban sika a oka ho bi. Wa ye dwuma as a governor. After the governor position, abedi minister for finance. At what point in time what took free kroma? Yawama. The man is always here. When the MPP took over, one more channel added 60 million bail bond at Tuna Pempem. Yenfa on to way. What about and the Minister for Energy and Green Transition? Yeah, bra, Dr. Abujinapo. Omancheno. I joined Jinapo. Omancheno. Omocheno. In fact, almost season in your mind, including the mobile phones. When you copy a copy of UK. And you want to ne boss, Dr. Komla don't call on here, Juma, Omocheno.
Omoji on phones call UK.
Omoji on phone, they call UK.
So I'm got information.
Got information there also. And even when they took the phone to UK, they could not even unlock the phone. They have to call him back or say, "How no who said the phone copy UK?" He voluntarily give the code to Omo the phone no call and they open it. They don't know who ye. And you want to Setekwe, Honorable Setekwe appeared before many investigative bodies or answer questions. Not too long ago, the current finance minister, Dr. KCL Atuforsen, was he not standing trial and prosecution by the MPP? Who is he? Or yes, a member of parliament? Was he not an NDC minority leader when he was facing this prosecution by the MPP? And was that meant to intimidate NDC for an hour? And of course, we had charges are almost frame here a tone and so. And then the facts and the weight of those issues now, it was so frivolous. Later on, the Hunsa Ebeto just say, Godfred Yabu Adame was even negotiating with the lead witness of the case, who was also a part of the prosecution, in order to get a lean way, so that Baya will be cooperating with him to jail Honorable Dr. Ato Forsen. Bonne Ben Waye, Onye Bonibia. Adanya, on person Kojina Kojuenti, Yen frame charges of fan to comb, Nian Koyun, Nian Fan Kotu Fias and Engine Tracia Kunya. Oh, so when we talk about people who weaponize the judiciary and uses it against the political opponent, it is the MPP. And you see, the Oriko Koti Bian, that are your necessary diet. Omagin said, "Numa Moya the Bribia Tremuno, and no one end this so aye. We have no interest in that." In any case, Justin Kodia or Casan so as I work for the Benemuda. No ni baby Amiamia but Male Basantalo, no new. He was there. Well, Frodo could the General Secretary. Ubiacheno. There were a lot of people who served in the Kufuor government. Are they under arrest? Have anybody touched them? No. But ye bra a brentine boy, a brand and party wa bem. Ya ye man adwuma. Number 1, ye ne MP for the Kwapem himself, right?
Yeah.
Akufo the permanent we ya one more reasons. That's fine. The president can appoint and fire without giving reasons. Yate. Eno mo yini free ho edne be chef staff house. No. Is it the CEO for interministerial coordinating committee for decentralization or on decentralization? Okodi sa okoda sa aswera no. Na sa nyoma weni mi na everybody. So no one have denied that Aboagye served as a CEO of that secretariat. Obia di wa deny. And obia so to me deny and say during the tenure of office and some be koswa now was on mine take interest in those things. But Ransford, ye de on mine sika show sa na ye de on mine aso ye bi show sa ye de japade na ka ho amaw. Omampani eji wudinti no de wakota na ho say boam na membu man na menchichire oman ne yie na Ghana fo enyem asomdwe na Ghana fo ma ho heha wo na oman no entumpon ti se de adwuma no hye won sa any point in time no say accountability will be demanded, and when accountability is knocking, be prepared to come and answer questions if only you served and served honestly. Miracles na party free bem 1 year and some month ni you kwatwe na wonko. Yes, he has failed to cooperate with the investigative agencies. Now, charges now, so at the investigating, these are high profile crimes. And nobody have disputed the issues. Nobody. EOCO, a pen yano. And a EOCO, a catcher, Ghana Immigration Service. Miracles is a person of interest. And to konya mon stopono. On manage a firm koi, abreko bi ehunu. And he came back. How he left ayentime ehunu there, nobody knows it for now. But obedu ene hu sa kwana tu kwan. Na so otime tu kwan akọ, me ehunu na wo sa ba, yenya o, na kwan ya ofa so kọ obi ehunu no, wo sa fa sa kwan no so sa pie bi na ehunu e. Yekobusa wan. Eno nti na obedru kutoka Accra International Airport. Immigration for no edu ana omo handed over edenema EOCO for. But investigation omo ya kodu pempenso bia, they need to get hold of him in order to get to the bottom of the issues. I am not here to speak for EOCO, but still within their mandate to do their work. The law enforcement body created by an act of parliament, mandated by the state to go into these issues on our behalf. You can't state in your biao. Eyemene wo TMPP for now say court ne betima kaso bia bokro no he court in charge biao. You get it? I am so shocked that lawyers are speaking this way like Justin Kodia. And you ask yourself, the court doesn't charge people. And the court no doesn't determine facts outside the prosecution. Because assembly senior judge to the baby on you. In any case, Aboagye statement and EOCO at the Bayano, have they been able to dispute that? Have they? As some of the EOCO kai, almost said they are investigating Aboagye, and of course, let it be borne in mind at this stage, say, Article 19.3, presumption of innocent. Okay? Obianka say, or you're guilty. No. He is innocent as at this stage. But the grounds are EOCO, so at the investigating one, and of course, arresting someone is a constitutional provision, Article 14. And Makwai say, even a suspicion of committing a crime alone can let you be arrested. The police need show bit by you say, okay, upon a suspicion, upon a reasonable suspicion that the person is about to commit a crime under the laws of Ghana, that person can be, upon that suspicion, equally eligible for arrest by any law enforcement agency. Grounds 1, conspiracy to steal and steal it. Do you get that? And then in criminal law, when we talk about conspiracy, one person cannot conspire. Conspiracy takes place between 2 or more people.
Okay.
So one person cannot conspire among him or cannot conspire among himself unless they are more than one party or two. Or there are more than 2 parties. And in this case, they conspire. He and who? Gerard Apia. Accountant. Was some crofo we account bomu say ombe krono na krono mu ya boy. Using public office for profit. Profiteering. Causing financial loss to the state. Dissipation of public funds. Defrauding by false pretense. And money laundering. These are high-profile crimes, of which if our MPP member may exercise restraint. So for me, some people for you, omo your party and pinning that's a genuine answer be obutimwa. You know what they should do? They should pull omo John Kisner from EOCO head office. John Kisner ya current omo say omonje fuel and fanko omo yo omonje 100 cities and koto dokunundino. They should pull all of them out. Now omo fight these issues, according to the law. Simple. How do you help him? You help him by getting him competent lawyers, making some credible people available. So they be a bit meeting the bail conditions. Now, obeko fear no wako. So you so they be court through the Attorney General office. They can go to court with the charges, slapped against him. That's a court the bailer. Court granting the bail. Whilst the investigation continue, for him to continue to appear before court, that's a trial. We best start here. Then we start it. But what have we seen? Omujina bonting. And omo bontrene. Omo diatam. Ebion ebo kwedu ehuhia. Say yiru amahama peso oko tetem. Na tetem no peso oko no. Nipa betima kasa tia pa yemra kasa Aboagye. Na yam pese obenya no akasa tia oban nti ene ya che no. Anajo manasem we ka no efa. MPP no mu niabem.
Yeah.
Okay, say President Mahama co opposition. Or lose about 2016 when they did a temo kroma chemra kasa Aboagye. E dimbe no man amfan frɛ Yuru Mahama. And someone no man can fa Yuru Mahama. And no etimi si Ghana for so ana. And not to me my Ghana for esiu money if Yuru so ana. The truth shall always vindicate the innocent. That is why Ghanaians, after every step of the way, more assessing MPP and notice that this is not people are only serious who have the nation at heart. The reason for which they voted against them in this margin during the last elections. And Ebiom said, Justin Kodia said, Ono Suma NDC appointees.
Yeah.
Really? A lawyer speaking like this? Usuma NDC appointees for what? Say, you are Bemwe. Definitely, you should appoint you to be Bokrono. Now, omo Bokrono, you na NDC co-positioner. Omo ba. Yeah, omo disabonsam in the bear surety. Ebimu say, this omo di Yesu Christo, a bear surety, abususam. Blasphemy. And this is a vile threat. That means you are not securing the power to govern, to bring better life to the citizens who seek power to revenge on your political opponent. In any case, you did to me, Mama, for the last 8 years. Who did to me, why are you afraid of accountability? Womo, they're running away. Okay, Yewura Ibrahim Adams, Sipayanki,
Yeah.
Yewura George Sipayanki, Nana Tudazi, Victor Solomon, and others. Grounds Ben and Muja so Omode Sampin phone etum. He said they cause financial loss to the state. Willfully causing financial loss to the state, according to the judgment of Justice Afre. What constitutes willful under the Ghanaian law? He didn't define it, and as at now, I don't think that there is anyone, be it from the court or any text writer or constitutional expert, want to define what constitutes willful under Ghanaian law. But this opacity of the legal position was weaponized and used as a tool to justify the incarceration of these former government officials. Out of which MPP for Tibia could draw Ejina baby akase. Oh, NDC for your jelly and your German penning for because party in the NDC party in Ayakron for. Meanwhile, the true Akronfo Nankasano Eshefom. And when the time has come for you to prove so, oh, when you're Akronfo, Nemu me be sumi, near sumi with nidium and no credium, ya bonibia embata yehu, ne santino. Yehu friend say, ye be ye one or mranimua, ye beba. Ye njiran chain and threaten a man for like we are singing. So, all of this wraps up to just one thing. The MPP as a political party are losing the substance. Oyenchine ayirane de. Odi ehwe ye biom. Party na gu. Asai because uhwe enra no yatachia okasa no nipa no bujana echi. Afem market no. And the contingent of MPs. Safu ye echi wuntumi. Wamo she suit ebo tie kotan form etwi omoto ase wamo suit na tete. Andi na anu na ansa na wontumi gina EOCO Attorney General Aboagye or ye play again. What does it tells you? What does it tells you? Enti mo amokoro montade de mto twi fom no emfa so be ne bae. Emfa so be ne bae. That means they are just gullible people. And they think this kind of politicking lead them somewhere. It will not. Day in, day out, the Ghanaian public is becoming wiser and wiser and wiser politically. God are the days you bit my bring phone and you nebium. Metaphor tropa. Na otikamwa. Dollar bafom, which is true. Sydney Jan and also and Yoma Bo and Ye and Costro Basabasa bium, which is true. Fuel Bo Ajina Falcon. Kansika and Costro bium. In fact, generally, things have been very stable and peaceful somehow within the country. But Ransford, Mekachita will say, San Yomana Bana Yeni Nano, Ye Hona Ghana for the JO. No, Ye Hona Ghana for the JO. Bebe Ghana for the JO no, and Ra, somewhere see no. Mirakas Aboagye, I don't know. The Ghana for every say, Omampeni Mahama, Operation Recover All Loot, Nebeye Juma. But I am told that some of the MPP former appointees in Kampuno, Omunda Nusuma sin or Mutuatu Sikano, or more did the Mulutu in the copper. But they are pleading for anonymity. Charles Sika, you find in the Enunio, Jenamo Membo Yedi. But for 2024 elections, and by the grace of God, MPP losing power. I want to remember plea again, Anna. Now, I want to me plea again. No crowd would 10 million Ghana cedis in pool at the Magana Banya. Do you know what that 10 million Ghana cedis can do? It will do a lot. At least a bit to boho and my whole community and ensure no. A bit matching Kania at their call one community Momoya and Kania them. A bit me see one school block, one room be. That's a bit my furniture at their command collabi in the rural area when your school down probably and come transfer to school. Or it can even print exercise books. And they come one primary school, man, kola yankata, and they show there. But that's sika we koka kwa brand bottom. And the 55 million Ghana cedis. Most are saying 550 billion, right? Is that it of the old Ghana cedis?
Yeah, 550 billion OCDs.
Yes, that's Sikano. I could do miracles and the Gerard appear and Semono. Can this yamba bemo? In fact, Gerard appear and Kwambono started working Sikano.
Yeah.
According to EOCO statement, he has started paying the money. The miracles then away. Now, what year Aduma Kubefi interview allow Bonia? Was a World Bank Sikabi by an cause of the local assemblies, you know.
How many a contract? By
As I say, one no miracle in the down unti assemblies in BC can anchor. Assemblies in BC can day anchor. Sikadan kwa fa hiva. Yankopo na di Ghana fofi. Na abrewati aso na fafie. Ina tumi ankodi kramonsem. Katumi kodi ba omiansem a. These are the people who were going to lead the MPP party or government led by Kramoba Umia. Do you know the damage they would have caused in this country? Do you know? Mabunwa yedi tumi ashamonsa sa monfa nsomo mai. Minia kekasa suban wintia klasika mpomfa no ho. Say what the omine tumi ebe bokro no. It is not the desire of some of us. Never. And it will never be.
Okay.
Because say your mind say no country can develop with this kind of mindset, with this kind of crop, with this crop of leaders. And mind you, every people will sound will be TMSC. Because I am very much confident, and I said without any fear of contradiction, under NDC government, see nipa a fomra ya yebe prosecute nipa ne denatum before MPP even. Perhaps, if there's any possibility of them coming or mbeba to nipa na dojo, we will jail him or her. And nobody will do it. And nobody will dare do it. And NDC will never do it. Though we are not angels. But you come men of integrity, we have them in the party. And we have them in the government. That is why for the past 1 year now, no single scandal have been named in the government. And I have no doubt, say system na ekono, I bet to aso kusi say, at the end of the day, the President Mahama, in the first 4 years, in the year, the NDC, Sako Ghana phone him cooperate to me, you call with the clean sheet of political record of 4 years without a scandal. And that will be a trump card, part of our trump card. Ya Ghana for being as well, normally to me a share. After all, you buy your mobile, see,
yeah.
Scan your father, Hefa. A tour Ghana for to Crano. I don't need the run or mine. And look at the project we are rolling out. Look at the Dambai Bridge. Look at the big push project at Koso. So many places without a penny being borrowed from outside. What it means is that Sikani ye beti me no kromba ade bo mine ho bra. Na nkrofo bi na boss akro no wie sika. Na se miracles na down for nipa mienu 550 billion old cities abedi o nchen ya ye page a. Imagine say kenoforiata say na share to wo de akotna bruchiri. Ya lawyer for etikroma ebo munsem. And you see, they are so happy. Instead of MPP to feel sad about Neoma Ekoso or Mabemunu, they're rather happy. They're rather calling people to come and give them support. Akwesi that young guy. Or the V8. Then they call her. When they go boot. One friend say, is it Q5 was saying?
Alcoholic drink.
Alcoholic drink.
I know they come home.
I know they come home. Someone Jimmy, no. Yes.
You don't mean it.
Alcohol.
And what they come home say?
And now they come home. Junkies now almost say, yeah, mom 100 cities, 120 cities,
150 Ghana.
No fan kodi benku no, wamwa. Obeji 150 kodi benku. Ni amount ensa alcohol one sachet no one maguso. Awufu bia ho ba hwe ni ye. Tete obaye na obi ade je bakwasia ho na so mpena wo. What to obaye a ɔno nso bɛda V8 mu bi obi nkyɛn obi
okay
sɛ wo kan yɛ no
V8 ni
you see as you can see
ma ho bekola wo
ayo bekola
ma
the green and shine ɔno nso
wahu striker
and striker and na hyɛ corner hɔ no
striker if I striker
ayakɔ okay well or true for that's what broche producer thank you very much for about that video striker you say ho mo meje na mo go strike
ebia na
baby a partner
akutu
master jamis chief na onim ye strike team ye baby a partner do no you mentioned it omo to about by elections because aduomi akọ independent ma osoro hwe ne betwa nsuo nti ade chem koto aba na matches kuta omo ubie mu a 20 Ghana cedi 200 Ghana cedi abobo ahyem na week ho na matches aba hyem masa genom na gena kobo kotwetwi bi na beto aba man. This is a party, this is a political party is seeking the mandate of Ghanaians to lead this country. Are you surprised? Some of the Ghana ko jam bi gina e enti deda omo yere nsam omo kan ina no Ransford mamen for fidi kasie so na men kanche Ghana for tie awie say number 1 enye NDC botaye da say ye be 13 krofo simply because of own political ideology or their belief system etc. It is not our objective to do that. Number 2 Ghana for the juma mai ejuma no so ye be ye ne pepe hey amalaba di boni ye be chimi even opiemu nankasa President Mahama. You know why? January 7th 2025 or taking a presidential oath before the country and before the whole world. Assignment okay. If I at any point breaks the law, I will do what? I will submit myself and suffer the penalty for it. What?
Yeah.
I will suffer what? The penalty. That brofokasa what is here. Say man penny me fumo mine mra me amede me ho bema na brand me dey adi nyonyo kra no man penny mpo so ye say ofum mra na o mra be brand in India. How much more money why wa ha? How much more money why wa ha? Enti MPP for ne Ghana for ntia say we say 2 million Ghana for dia maye no yemfa sa 2 million for ndi bone yemfa for bone so ne yemfa nkata bone so. Now NDC, in fact, we are prepared to deal with our own. You know why? Obatan ya oshema omedi bono ya obatan bone. Abashe bone. Sa abashe bone no. Eni ye part ni mu. Ni enye. Entene omo bone de. Eye omo sema. Se Ghana for fees omo ntrene bonti ya ditu mema omo a. It is up to Ghana to determine. But, tu na modi ama ene de. We will serve. And we will continue to serve. And we will do everything possible, sir. Your promises, which became the social contract, you're gonna for sign here within the next 4 years, we will do everything possible to meet that social contract. Obligations imposed on us through the sovereign will of the people of Ghana. We will do it and we will do it well. Because failure to do that, about question the integrity of politicians.
Okay.
And NDC can never sit by and allow our image to be bruised before the public. We will not do it. We will never allow ourselves to be suffered or to suffer a credibility crisis. And the party a bit me abo on my Ghana on my nakore ni mudie. Ransford, sabre ye nkwejina ni ebua. Eda hopefe NDC and no party else. And the American FM miracles, I don't know.
All right. Yanko your name 90.5 FM Suni.